Hello, cookies and crumbles. The year of 2022 has just yet started, so it's the perfect timing to do yet another wardrobe tour. Today I will introduce to you all the main pieces that I own off to right now. If you have seen the video from last year, some of them will be familiar, but there are definitely a lot of them that will be completely new to you. So without further ado, let's start. And we're starting off with the dress I'm wearing right now, which is Ghost Night Bride from Angelique Pretty. If you want to have a better view of it and see my in-depth story or opinion about this dress, I know the video is very long, but please watch the one from last year because there I already told everything I have to say about this dress. So, having that out of our way, let's continue. And we start off with some pants. These pants are from Alice and the Pirates and they are called white corset pants. They are more meant for EGL than Lolita, but I included them in the video because they do kind of work into my wardrobe and I have them with my Lolita. Also, I might or might not be able to use them for OG. I'm not sure. But I only have them since this year, so I haven't really worn them. We will see what I can do with them in the future. After a new phrase, something familiar. These are still the pants from Age Now Till Blood. I still have them, and I still haven't really worn them yet. But I definitely will because I just like them too much to sell. Another familiar piece are the Mad Hatter pants. We continue with an ivory underskirt. I don't know since when I have this. I think I only owned this since this year, but I really only wore it, I think, once. I love it because it has these beautiful bow-shaped lace, which makes it really versatile. So it can go with a lot of my dresses that are too short or that I want to give a little bit more of a classic or a more elegant look. This is most definitely familiar. This is the white underskirt from Taobao yet again. It's still here and it will still stay. After something old always follows something new. So we have this black underskirt for a few pieces that I also want to have a more elegant look. Actually, this underskirt had a hoop skirt inside, which I just simply removed. They're easily removable because there is this kind of plastic sleeve where you can pull the long flat metal wedges inside apart, so you can just pull it out easily. I kept it without the hoop skirt because I think it falls really nicely without. I haven't yet worn it because it's really new and I hope to wear it soon because I'm pretty sure it will look amazing with a lot of my dresses. This one, for example. A very new piece is this one. This is Rebecca Leopard's skirt from Angelique Pretty. It wasn't really meant to be my Christmas present, which it also wasn't. It was more like a piece that I bought out of frustration, but I also really wanted it. And I'm really glad that I got it because damn, these roses have the perfect red for my wardrobe. And I can imagine to wear it casually to go out in a lot of occasions. So we will see how often I can wear it next year. I hope I can definitely wear more than this year. After something new follows something old, the bodyline skirt that we still have with its ridiculous long name as for high waist corseted bustle skirt or something. This is somehow how this skirt is called, at least when you search for it on the library. Something more cheer, the striped bad corset skirt. I think I introduced this already last year because I had it already. I still didn't have a chance to really wear it, which is, well, last year was a mess. Let's not talk about this too much. Something for the sweet Lolitas. This is Sugar Dream Dome skirt. I still have it. It still has the damage and gladly gotten damaged any further. I did actually wear this shortly before the last year ended just to give it another show, but I haven't really worn it out again. Another skirt! I definitely invested into more skirts for this year because I feel like I really lacked in this department, but I'm now kind of happy with the amount of skirts that I have. So this is Magical Night Theater skirt. I saw this print and I fell in love. It's just, there's a bunny on it and it has, you know, these little glasses and the champagne. It's just... I don't know, it just caught my heart, especially like with the cards here. I'm not even good at card games, but I love the theme of cards. It's really good. Yet another familiar skirt, Hinata Queena's Fairy's Garden. The next dress, again, is from Angelique Pretty. And it's one of the dresses where I sadly didn't have a chance to wear it last year, but here it is. Mercator Antique Shop from Angelique Pretty. Yet another familiar dress that I couldn't wear last year is Scheherazade 1001 Nights. The beautiful dress that Alice and the Pirates created for our Arabian Nights. Now comes a dress that a few people might find confusing if you have seen the last video. It's Pink Lemonade! This time the JSK in mint. Well, the reason I have this is because I sold the pink lemonade OP because I realized it just didn't look good on me. I loved it so much. I wanted to overlook over all the flaws it had, but at the end I really couldn't. I just saw how it encaged my upper body in a weird way. I realized I just couldn't make it work whatever I did, so sadly I parted from it and I decided to just buy another cut. So JSKs are known to be a lot more versatile, so I decided to go with that because I like the drop waist one a lot more than the other one, which had a lot more weird lace everywhere at the bodies. This also presses me quite flat, but it's by far not as weird looking because of the cut than the other one. I still didn't have the chance to wear it yet, but I'm working on it. As you see, I already have a perfect blouse for a very beautiful, sweet and lemony summer court. Now a dress that has been the newest I own last year is Kumiya's Twinkle Cosmetics. I still love it, still beautiful, and still from Baby the Stars Shine Bright. Now another new dress. This is the dress that is probably the Angelique Pretty piece that I hunted the most last year. And it's Dream Sky JSK. It's an absolute gorgeous dress. I never thought the cut would look good on me, but it doesn't look too bad. And seriously, this is my second birthday present because originally I just wanted to buy one. No, wait, let me tell the story again. Originally, I wanted to buy this dress, but I couldn't get it. So I bought another dress for my birthday because, again, I was frustrated. And then I got the chance to buy this. So I got it. And, well, because there was nothing I have to spend my money on at that time, I thought it was totally appropriate to buy yet another birthday present for myself. So, this is it. Not yet worn, but soon. Another very familiar dress is the Whisper of Stars from Shimotsuki Sakuya, my most favorite Taobao piece. Now we have something familiar yet again. Rabbit Letter from Innocent World. My absolute dream Innocent World dress. And it still is. Next will be another Angelique Pretty dress that we'll walk by, which is Toy March. And we continue with Angelique Pretty in the form of Wonder Gallery. I think I mentioned this already, but I really like the Wonder series from Angelique Pretty. It's just the best Alice prints that exists in this world because they're really not in your face Alice. Makes them superior in my mind. And now Baby the Starshine Bright dress that actually caused quite some worries inside me. Because when I bought it, it just didn't want it to arrive. I contacted the seller, I contacted whatever I could, but it was somewhere lost. And I was so happy when the tracking finally showed that it was moving again, because it ended up in another country, which was completely not close to mine, and it stayed there for like 1 or 2 months. So it took nearly half a year to arrive at my door. And what I'm talking about is Ave Maria in Mainz. The full name is Ave Maria, Heavenly Princess, and Madonna Lily Medallia JSK. Gosh, baby, why always such a mouthful? I actually had the honor of wearing this dress this year already because I just got it and I wanted to. It's just such a beautiful piece and I love it. I'm actually not too fond of religious depiction except for crosses, but for this dress I definitely made a huge exception. And we all know exceptions confirm the rule. After showing you my most haunted Angelique Pretty dress from last year, it's time to show you my most haunted baby dress from last year. And it's Pomme Rouge, Rabbits and Squirrel, Apple Forest. Baby always does these long names, I don't know why. I just know that this dress is absolutely gorgeous. Look at it. The apples, this beautiful ivory, the pink and the brown. It's so versatile, but it looks so nice and cohesive and not too sweet. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I really wanted this. I mean, when I first saw it advertised, I wasn't really happy. I was keen on the bunnies, but yeah, well, we know about me and my bunnies. But after seeing this live in Japan, I don't know when, I regretted not grabbing that dress. The only colorway they still had left was the forest green one, and the ivory one is just love. It's pure love. I definitely wanted to have my dream come true by buying this dress. I did. How can I talk about just loving the Wonder series from Angelique Pretty so much when I only show you one dress? Don't worry, because I have another one. Wonder Story. Actually, last year I told you it's severely discolored and that every white part on this dress is actually slightly pink. Well, this year I found out how to fix this. They're white again, so they don't only look white on the camera, they actually are. The bunnies are white again. You can actually see the shadowing again. I don't know if the camera can display that, but the cards, the bunnies, and the books are white or off-white, because I think the base color of the cotton that is used is off-white. Only the color is like pure white. I was so happy that I could save this dress. Tears of happiness. Well, after mentioning bunnies so much, let's go to another bunny dress. Jewel Bunny from ZJ Story. It's still here. I barely worn it. I even had a little bit of an ownership crisis because I felt like, oh, I can only afford this one way. But after talking to my Lolita friends, I think I have a lot of more ideas than just 2 colors to wear this with. Also, it's such a beautiful dress. And the bunnies are so cute. Look at them. Time for the last red dress in this video. And it's Metamorphose, Temps to Feels, Dim Light, Holy, Peplum, JSK. The most royal piece in my wardrobe, I'm telling you. Time for something that matches the dress I'm wearing right now a lot better than everything that I have shown you so far. A very simple JSK from Romeo Mortier? Moitié, the Coffin Lace Ribbon JSK. I got it as an MTO and I'm really happy I got it because it's really gorgeous and I was really hoping to one day have a very simple, very plain black dress, and this is just perfect. And the only thing that makes it look goth is this lace, which is absolutely gorgeous. The coffins, the crosses, and the candelabra from Moitier that is inside the coffins. It's just perfect. Also, special Moitier blouse. More Moitier. The lace cross JSK. My first Moitier piece ever, and definitely still my most worn and most loved one. In my Gothic department, I don't only own this oddball from Angelique Pretty and a lot of Moitier, I also own Alice and the Pirates. And I have here another mouthful of a name dress which is called Night in the Devil's Castle. In a blue colorway, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Still, it's a little bit of a cursed dress because the amount of damage that happens on this dress every time you wear it is just insane. But it's just so beautiful. Now to my very last JSK in this video. It's this long JSK called Venus Kiss. And it's from a small Taobao brand called Ayomi. I don't know if this is the right way to spell it, but that's what the tag said. It's very pretty. It's very thin, a little bit satin-like, but not too shimmery because it's structured. And it has this very beautiful chiffon-like ruffles on here, which also have kind of like a silver sheen to it. They reflect the light really beautifully. The bodice is also very elaborate without looking too big. I did remove the silver chains that were here because I didn't like the golden piece with the silver, and this bow is actually removable and you can place it wherever on a dress or even on your head if that's what you fancy. We're starting the OP section with another dress from Taobao, which is Nameless Poem by Easter Marie. I'm actually surprised how popular this dress still is after being re-released a gazillion times. But it seems like we all fancied the nun style way too much. Another very popular dress is Holy Lantern. This is the dress that I wore on my video last time. Now I can show you in depth what the lace looks like. It has beautiful chandeliers on it. The chandeliers are everywhere, crosses and stars. Very beautiful chiffon-y dress. I mean, it's popular for a reason, and show me another dress who has a cross at the end of the waistline. Time for my second and last Innocent World piece, which is the Velveteen Bustle OP. Very beautiful, and I love the shape it creates on my body. Now let's enter the moitié section yet again. And we start off with Silent Moon. The OP version, the re-release, one of the most gorgeous dresses ever. I really don't want to imagine my life without this dress. Now the shiny set, the nightmare of many moitié lovers. Rose Garden. This is a dress I would definitely wear to annoy some moitié lovers how great it can look if you just put a little bit of effort into it. A dress that could be the better Rose Garden is the Overture Rose OP. I got it secondhand from a Lolita of the Austrian Com, and I'm very glad that she sold it to me. I didn't want to buy a dress at that time, but I saw this and I felt like this has to be mine. It would look gorgeous next to Rose Garden, and I actually wear both dresses a lot. Even though I didn't have a lot of chances to wear Lolita in general, I actually wear these to work as just simple baby doll dresses. And no one has complained so far, so these two dresses definitely worth buying. Another dress with a similar cut that also works great when you work in an office, Juliet OP. It's the long version. And it's awesome. It's so awesome. A dress that is even more awesome, but definitely not office friendly, is Dream Marine OP. I am still so happy to have this. It's my absolute dream, and I'm telling you, the dream in Dream Marine definitely speaks for itself. Just look how gorgeous this looks. And again, we need a little bit of back window appreciation because this is one of my favorite details. We're staying with Angelique Pretty with Milky Swan, but not only one, but two. Yes, I have Milky Swan twice, and it will probably stay that way for a long time because I think this Milky Swan gives off a very different vibe than this Milky Swan. And now another big favorite from Angelique Pretty, Bonbon Bunny OP. Off to right now, it's the only sweets or chocolate themed dress that it's actually really hands-on sweets and chocolate themed, and it will stay. It's my favorite. What should I say? The last but not least Angelique Pretty dress is Dramatic Rose. A dress that still, in my opinion, does its name total justice. It's very beautiful. Finally, a dress with a story again, which is Metamorphosis Rose Leopard. This dress was sold to me by a Lolita on Lace Market, and we kind of like agreed it to do no tracking because I thought like within Europe was okay, and it never reached me, so I got my money back from her. Well, came out that after the New Year's Eve happened, or let's say a few days later, because I don't really remember when this arrived. It did arrive. Some of my neighbors brought it to me because her workplace, a few streets down, they actually signed for it and kept it, but I never got an information where it was. Absolutely nuts. But it arrived, and if you want to know, yes, I sent the money back to the girl. First of all, the waist ties are missing, so I removed the buttons that were on it. Since I have it, one of the elastics broke and I reattached them. You can't see it from the outside, you can only see it from the inside, and you cannot feel it. But this OP is amazing. I wore this like 3 times this year. I love it. It's the perfect dress to just not care. Because it's really sturdy and the material is really washing friendly, so you can spill everything on this dress and probably get it out somehow if you react fast. It's actually one of my favorite dresses. Do you remember when I was talking about Dream Sky and I told you that I bought originally another dress for my birthday? If you wanted to know which one, it was Cross OP by Moitié, the so-called Finnish flak dress. I'm actually not a Finland freak. I just bought this dress because I love it. But you can tell me whatever you want. I will be the freaking Finnish flag if I have to, just to wear this dress. I don't care. It looks gorgeous, and I think I love the way it looks on me. I don't know why I like the way it looks, but I do. I think that's all that matters. I love this dress, Finnish flag or not. Earlier in the video I said I already introduced to you all of my JSKs, but without even realizing it, I lied. Because there was one still left, and it's the cross two-tied JSK. It was kind of like an impulse buy because it didn't sold out upon release, but I actually like bought it immediately because I needed some more moitié. My only issue with this dress is that the bust size is a little bit generous for me, but we will see how it looks when I first wear it. I hope it will look good. And now something very special. 2 OPs that are actually the biggest dream that I had for my Lolita life. And this is Iron Gate. As you see, I ordered the black and blue lace version. And the black and black lace version. This print was my biggest dream that I ever had. I think many would say they would have preferred the JSK, but for me, it doesn't matter. I take the JSK, I take the OP, I take everything because this was my absolute dream. I couldn't get it at the first re-release and I was so bitter about it, but I finally could get my hand on the second release. And actually this colorway already sold out. Upon the recording of this video, the blue version is still available, so you can try buying it. But it's just gorgeous. It has like the cross OP, the Finnish dress. It has these chiffony sleeves with this shearing in it, the smoking in it. And the waist is very much like Silent Moon with an elastic in the middle. Silent Moon has like more elastics in it, 2 or 3 rows. This has just 1, but you can still work with that. It's such a beautiful and gorgeous dress. And I really want to wear this for a very, very nice occasion. So I didn't wear it today because today I just wanted to get dressed and do this video with as less effort as possible. So today I tried to put on as less layers as possible, which is only possible thanks to these OPs that I have. And like last year, we're continuing my doing wardrobe tour in a goth court tradition. So I hope you really liked this video and you enjoyed my wardrobe tour. This is it. I'm done. I'm hungry. I need some food. And I hope you will have good food now as well, because this video is going to be very long again. Bye!